All right, good morning, everybody. Rub the sleepies from your eyes. Our journey with three-digit multiplying continues. Get ready for lesson 56, multiplying by three-digit numbers with zeros, which actually is easier, in my opinion, than multiplying numbers when there's not zeros. So a quick little review. Remember, first you want to multiply by the digit in the ones place. 3 times 4 is 12, so I'm going to write down my 2, carry my 1. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 more is 10, so I write down the 0, and I carry my other 1. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 more, hey, that makes 7. Then I want to go and always erase my carry numbers on top. Write in a 0 in the ones place, and then get ready to multiply by the next digit in the tens place. So 2 times 4 is 8, 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 2 is 4, right? Erase any carry numbers on top. In this case, I didn't have it this time. Then write in 2 zeros because that's not really 1. He's really 100. And then get ready to multiply by the digit in the hundreds place. 1 times 4 is 4, 1 times 3 is 3, and 1 times 2 is 2. Then finally, add all three of your multiplying answers together, making sure to keep everything in nice, neat, straight rows. I think that was half the battle we were having on lesson 55. And people still, when they're asking me for help, I look at their papers and their numbers are all crooked. You got to be as neat as possible. So adding them all up, 2 plus 0 is 2, 0 plus 8 plus 0 is 8, 7 plus 6 is 13, plus 4 more makes 17. So I'm going to write in my 7. I'm going to carry my 1, not up where we're multiplying. It's carrying it in the adding portion of the problem. 1 plus 4 plus 3 makes 8, and nothing plus 2 gives you 2. And I have 5 or more digits, so don't forget our comma, right? That part is review. Here's what's new. What do you do if there's a 0 in the problem? And different math teachers will give you different advice. My advice is still multiply and write in the zeros. It takes 3 seconds. I mean, the zero property of multiplication is that any number times 0 is 0. So 0 times 6 is 0, 0 times 5 is 0, 0 times 4 is 0. I say write in the zeros because it helps keep everything nice, neat, and straight, and you won't get as easily lost as to what problem you're on. After you're done there, write in 1 0 and then just start multiplying by the digit in the tens place. 2 times 6 is 12, write down my 2, carry my 1. 2 times 5 is 10, plus 1 more gives us 11. So I write in my 1 and I carry my 1. And then I go 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 more is 9. I'm going to go and make sure to erase my old carry numbers and write in 2 zeros before I get ready to multiply by the digit in the hundreds place. Once I do that, 1 times 6 was 6. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 4 is 4. I'm keeping my numbers as neat and straight as I can. That is half the battle that was going on lesson 55. Then I'm going to get ready to add them all up, right? 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 2 plus 0 is 2. 0 plus 1 plus 6, hey, that's 7. 9 plus 5 is 14. So I'm going to write down my 4. I'm going to carry my 1 in the adding portion of the problem. And 1 plus 4 gives us 5. Again, I have 5 or more digits, so let's make sure we have our comma. All right, let's try one more problem, only this time the zero's in a different location, but the concept stays the same. My advice, multiply by the 0 and just write it down. But for now, we're starting off with the digit in the ones place, so I'm going to start off 5 times 1. And 5 times 1, hey, that's 5, right? So I'm going to write that down. Then I'm going to go 5 times 2. 5 times 2 is 10, so I'm going to write down my 0, and I'm going to carry my 1 over on top of the next digit to the left if I can. Then I'm going to go 5 times 5. Well, 5 times 5 is 25, plus the 1 more that we added onto it, and that's going to give us 26. Before I start multiplying by the next digit, I always want to erase my carryover numbers and add 1 0 in the ones place right below it. Now I'm getting ready to multiply by that 0. Well, 0 times 1 is 0, and 0 times 2 is 0, and 0 times 5 is 0. 0 times 1 is 0, 0 times 2 is 0, and 0 times 5 is 0. It takes just a few extra seconds. Just write the numbers in. It helps keep everything lined up and helps keep you focused on what step you are. So, erase any carryover numbers. In this case, there aren't any. Before you get ready to multiply by this last digit, he's not really 6. He's really 600. So I need to write in 2 zeros, and then we can continue. I'm going to start off 6 times 1. 6 times 1, hey, that's going to give me 6. Then I'm going to go 6 times 2. Hopefully everybody here knows 6 times 2 is 12. So I'm going to write down my 2, and I'm going to carry the 1 over to the next digit on the left-hand side. Lastly, I'm going to go 6 times 5. 6 times 5 is 30, plus 1 more. That's going to give us 31. I have my 3 sets of answers lined up nice, neat, and straight on the right-hand side. Now I'm getting ready to add 5 plus 0 plus 0. Hey, that's going to give us 5. 0 plus 0 plus 0. Hey, that's 0. That one was pretty easy. 6 plus 0 plus 6. That's 12. So I'm going to write down my 2. I'm going to carry my 1 not up to the top of the multiplying, only to where I'm doing the adding. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 2 more. Hey, that's going to give us 5. Nothing plus 1 is 1, and nothing plus 3 is 3. Last step, because I have 5 or more digits from the back of the number, 1, 2, 3, comma, for a grand total of 315,205. It's just that easy. It's not hard, but it is labor intensive, and if you don't stay nice, neat, and straight, you're just going to get frustrated. Be as neat as you can on this. So that is it right now. Definitely want to use a scratch piece of paper, double check all your multiplication answers, and be straight.
And that's all, folks.